The Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, the 23rd chapter.
Glory to you, Lord.
When they came to the place that is called the Skull, they crucified Jesus there with the criminals, one on his right and one on his left. Then Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. And they cast lots to divide his clothing. And the people stood by watching, but the leaders scoffed at him, saying, He saved others. Let him save himself, if he is the Messiah of God, his chosen one. The soldiers also mocked him, coming up and offering him sour wine, and saying, If you are the King of the Jews, save yourself. There was also an inscription over him, This is the King of the Jews. One of the criminals who were hanged there kept deriding him, saying, Are you not the Messiah? Save yourself and us. But the other rebuked him, saying, Do you not fear God, since you are under the same sentence of condemnation? And we indeed have been condemned justly, for we are getting what we deserve for our deeds. But this man has done nothing wrong. Then the criminal said, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus replied, Truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise. This is the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Christ. You may be seated. Grace, mercy, and peace be with you from God our Father and Jesus Christ, our crucified King of Kings. Amen. So here we are on Christ the King Sunday, the last Sunday of the church year. The whole readings of the Scriptures culminate in this. This is what we get for Christ the King Sunday. Kings are majestic. They are honored. They are glory. Robes and crowns of gold. Parties and royal entourages. Courts. Kings get songs and praise and trumpets. Kings are high above everyone else, riding around in the back of stretched limousines, eating feasts. And we, on Christ the King Sunday, we get the cross. We get the broken Messiah. We get the crown, but it's made of thorns. We get the robe, but it is a loincloth. We get the throne, but it's a tree. The chorus for this king are boos and jeers. The praise are insults and hurt. The toast for this king is sour wine soaked in a sponge at the end of a long branch. The games played in this king's court are mock games for his clothing. The statement of praise is a joke. All hail, King of the Jews. King. Right. This is Christ the King. This is the one to whom we bow down in honor and praise. This broken, beaten man. Indeed it is. This is the true King in all of his glory. This is the true King enthroned forever. This King, the one that we come and celebrate today, this one rules from the throne of the cross. This King, the one whose royal blood is spilled on the ground. This King, the one whose head is crowned with thorns, is the true King. This is the King that the world needs. The only King that can truly make the world right. It is no accident that on this Christ the King Sunday we get this image. For we may want an image of an enthroned king in purple robes and fine gold. It is easier for us to handle this adorned king. It is easier for us to grasp the king pictured on high, separated from the people. But it is the king on the cross that truly matters. Because it is the king on the cross that makes all things new. It is the king on the cross that makes us new. different, saved, redeemed, sent forth into the world. It is the King on the cross who shows us just how important we are. It is the King on the cross who shows us just how much we are loved. And shows us how much we should be responding to. It is the King on the cross who reveals the depth of our brokenness. That our God would have to leave the throne in heaven and die in such a way for our salvation. It is this King who takes away our selfish indulgences. It is this King who bleeds for us. It is this King who fulfills what was stated about him in the Magnificat so long ago. It is this King who will turn things upside down. If you can think back to Advent, which we start next week, but if you can think all the way back to 2018, when we heard the Magnificat, when we heard the praise of what this child would be, now we see the result of that. Now we come to the end of the year and we see the other bookend. This is the one who does turn things upside down. This is the one who shows that power is not in conquest and might, but in weakness and sacrifice. This is the one who shows that no action is too much for God's people. The one who gives all that we might live. It is on the cross that Jesus fulfills the prophecy. It is on the cross that we see the world turned upside down, where the poor are brought up and the rich are laid low, where the hungry are filled and the filled are sent away hungry. It is on the cross that we see the King walk the walk rather than just talk the talk. And that, my friends, is the kind of King we need. The King who can truly make a world of difference. And through this King, God made a world of difference. God made the world different. Now we know that this King's story does not end on the cross. We know that this King's story continues to the empty tomb and the enthronement on high. The story of the King doesn't end at all. It grows and escalates and magnifies, but we need to see this. We need to see just how far a true King will go for us. We need to see just what true power is. We need to see how much we are loved. We are loved enough that our God would come down here and die for us. Look, we get too many visions of false power. We get too many false impressions of powerful people. This is true power. It is not power to take. True power comes in giving. Not the power to seize, but the power to release. We behold today true power. True authority in Jesus on the cross. We see how much we are loved. We see how much we are loved, knowing that our God does not hang on this cross by chance, but by choice. Our God chose crucifixion for us. That is a true King. That is a true authority. Because if this is how far God is willing to go for us, if this is how much we are loved, then when that same God asks us to do just a little, we can. And when that same God asks us to go further, we should. We see a God who dies for us. So when that same God says, who's going to go for me? We can say, me. Here I am. Behold the King of Kings, brothers and sisters. Behold our King. Behold our salvation. Cast your eyes this day on true power. The power of sacrifice. The power of our King enthroned on the cross and raised forever. all came.